Welcome to Easter week, the most joyful days of the Christian year. This week we stand in the glow of the resurrection that we celebrated this past Sunday. As Christians, we're called to be an Easter people. Yet this will be an Easter season we will never forget. We will always remember where and how and with whom we celebrated this past weekend. The theme for this week's reflection is joy. How can we find joy in these uncertain times? It can certainly be a daunting question for many of us who have suffered loss in our family or friends. One of the key principles in Ignatian spirituality is finding God in all things. And it's one that I have connected with very easily over the years. Where did you experience God's joy this past Sunday? Many of us participated in Sunday Mass by way of our laptops or our TVs. For me, hearing those familiar Easter hymns brought joy. My family was able to connect through FaceTime, and though the internet seemed it was on the verge of imploding several times, we were able to reconnect with each other and share a few smiles and laughs. Sharing photos on Facebook or Instagram brought smiles and even a few laughs. Certainly, God's joy was present in those times. I'm so thankful that this is happening, this pandemic is happening at this time of the year. No matter where you are in the country, spring is changing the landscape. Slowly and surely at first, then in exuberant bursts of energy and color. New life is springing up all around us. I can't even imagine having to deal with all of this in autumn when winter's dark days are yet to come. We're now in the great 50 days of Easter. Let's remind ourselves each and every day to pause, take a moment, and look for the joy that is still present in our families, in our communities, and in our world. If you take the time to be still and just look around, you are bound to find God in the many places you may have overlooked. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad.